It's just so confusing that something can be like, oh, there's a robot dinosaur with a sword, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to see that.
It is preposterous how you drop the ball on an assemblage of extraordinarily cool things.
Yeah, it's like, we got cyborg ninjas. Oh, Ghost in the Shell? I don't care either. Like, God damn it. That movie came
I would
out.
argue that Ghost in the Shell is... not the movie.
yeah,
No.
The live action, not
He's
the...
talking about the movie.
All right.
The live
It
action.
was something else first.
What was it?
It was a good thing.
It was a good thing first?
and
The live
then it
action
became
was?
a bad thing.
No, the anime.
The anime.
Yeah, that's true.
The one with
But wasn't
Batou and-
Transformers good?
Transformers was never anime. So speaking of that time I watched He-Man
It was just an
in Spanish.
elongated... Wait, what's...
The time I watched He-Man in Spanish. That
Also-
was that was
The best thing ever.
that was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, G.I. Joe. Let's get to nostalgia corner over
Let's
here.
get-
You guys want to follow me over here to the nostalgia corner?
Let's go way
Let's
back.
pantomime walking over to the
No.
nostalgia corner.
Nope, I'm sitting. I can't do that.
All right. So yeah, G.I. Joe.
Well, those movies didn't last very long.
Not the new ones. Nostalgia corner.
No, the
Jeez.
cartoon. The
The
original
cartoon.
is
With
what he's trying to talk about.
Globulus was one of the characters' name, and Nemesis Enforcer. When they said shit like that, that was great. Remember
Say
when-
the name of the product.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, announce the product as
Hey,
loudly.
mommy, I need Nemesis Enforcer. Shut up.
Yeah. Product placement, the generation.
Yeah.
That's what that
Yeah.
was.
Hey, we got a toy line. What sells these? I don't know. A full cartoon. Perfect. Make that in 3 days. We got you.
Yeah.
Did
1.5
you watch-
frames per second.
Did you watch the Toys That Made Us on Netflix?
I
Yeah.
watched several of them.
Those were good.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched all that. That was awesome. I want more.
Silverhawks.
What the hell is Silverhawks?
It's like the GoBots of Thundercats.
Silverhawks. That sounds like a bunch of old ladies in fighter planes.
It's like Golden Girls. It's just B. Arthur and a bomber. And "Rah!" Silverhawks. Yeah, I'm good with that.
I would
that
watch
checks out. Okay, I got another question. Totally bizarre. I don't even know. I don't need to announce that it's a bizarre question.
Okay.
And I'm wasting everyone's time at this
Yeah,
point.
just say it.
Are you guys familiar with the term toe pinching?
No, but is it a sexual thing?
It is not.
God damn it. Okay,
I mean-
keep going.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Toe pinching is in a fighting game where you crouch kick repeatedly.
Oh, that's called... Okay, I know that move.
It has a name. It's called toe pinching. You guys...
It's called Fuck You.
Are you sure that's what it's called?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, keep going. What's the point of it?
No, I was just wondering if you guys...
Just
Okay.
curious about.
Have you guys ever been at like an arcade? Well, first of all, have you ever been to an arcade?
Just that one time at 1UP. That was the worst thing of all time.
Was that seriously the only time you've been to an arcade?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been to a Dave and Buster's at some point.
No,
Yeah,
I've been to plenty of arcades.
You've been to bachelorette parties.
I have. Are you allowed to go to one?
You're just allowed to tag along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can crash other
If you're
people's-
wearing a penis hat, then you can just fit right in.
Yeah.
You're wearing a penis hat, you can go to anything.
That's what I've learned.
Hello, Mr. President. I'm pressed. Oh, yeah. I see the hat.
So you remember how everybody super overanalyzes everything, or is that just me? Where you recall everything that's ever happened to you and are embarrassed by it?
That's you.
Okay.
You need to let shit go, dude.
Yeah. So I was a small child. At some point in time, one of my parents, and I believe it was my mom, went to a Halloween party. And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna see you guys later." And they put a hat on, and it said "press," and I was just like, I pressed it really hard, and I was like, "What is this supposed to do?" That goes right into that column of really awful stuff that I hate that I did at some point in time. And now I'm recording.
Yeah, stop being so critical of yourself. That's not that big of a deal.
Right, objectively, that's not a big
You
deal.
were just a child,
But-
I have a different take in that, yes, everything I've ever done is embarrassing. If you do that kind of thing in front of your parents, though, that's just how life is. That's fine.
yeah.
If you did that now,
Two strangers at a
that
bachelorette
would be
party.
pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
But I think you were fine as a child in front of your parents.
most likely.
I think that
Obje-
would be embarrassing if you knew what that meant.
Right,
and
if I was
still
old enough
touched
to
it.
understand like the free media. Like,
We just watched Beyond the Curve, that Flat
I
Earth
watched that.
documentary on
And like
Netflix.
45 minutes of it was that strange romance, and you're like,
Yeah, that was weird.
This should be.
But
cut.
there was one awesome scene where
proved it.
they were in like a space museum making fun of the space museum.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Look, the machines don't even work." And he was like pressing on the screen because it said like press start. And then the cameraman panned
Hands
over
down to a button.
to a giant glowing button that said press. And like, what a dick move for that camera guy.
Well, no, I think I did that a couple times.
It was
My favorite
It was
part was
very
when
funny.
they spent so long and he was explaining like, oh yeah, so we're gonna get all this shit and there's a super like $20,000 thing. We're gonna put it in a tube. If it says 15 degrees, then the Earth is curved.
Yeah.
And so it turns out it said 15 degrees, which is super weird.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go recalculate. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to change the question until the answer is what I want.
It's like
a lot of that movie was them going, "Oh, well, I guess we'll try something else."
Yeah.
Oh, another favorite part of that documentary was when he was like, "Oh yeah, I like this chick. She's a little crazy though. Like, she moved all the way to London with her 17 cats. You know how expensive it is to move a cat?" He's like, "I would have gotten new cats."
Wait, is this the flat earthers saying
Yeah.
this other person was too crazy?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Because he was too good
Uh-huh.
for some cats.
No, he wasn't. But he was like, "I don't have any other options. This is the only
got
person
nothing.
who will date me."
So let's just rewind to when like we started trepanning again, and that's the only explanation I can come up for the current state of where we're at is just secret.
Well, if you historically look at how stupid people are,
This is
they're
all-
not any more stupid than ever before.
Agreed.
We're average or better.
They just have Reddit
Or
4chan. Yeah, and one of the Chans,
16 Chan.
Clan Chan is probably one of them. For the extra bad people.
I just
Facebook.
No, that's just old people
Yeah, but
sharing what
They're all sharing misinformation.
yeah.
Yeah. My favorite is when they share pictures of Obi-Wan Kenobi and say, if you don't share this, you don't love Jesus. Have you seen those?
I've been on the internet. Yeah.
Okay. I like those.
Yeah.
Those are funny.
This is all gonna play real well.
Describing memes.
Yeah.
Are you afraid we're going to turn off flat earthers to our
No,
podcast?
fuck them. They're idiots.
Whoa, hey.
Alright, so-
yeah,
These
calm
are
down.
pretty extreme opinions that you have.
Extreme like access
takes.
to anything close to reality.
Just be nice to people.
Especially flat
Don't
Earth.
be nice to idiots.
No, you know what? Be nice to idiots too. They need people to be nice to them. Just like when
know
you
what?
pressed on your hat.
As a
your
4-year-old,
parents were nice to
right,
you.
yes.
They need people to be nice to them now.
They should have told me. Well, you know what? They did. They informed me what the costume was, and I went, "Oh, I accept that as a position you can take on this objectively stupid thing that I just did." So, no, you know what? We should figure out how to convince flat earthers that they can breathe water. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Murder.
I think
Okay.
the real
No,
thing.
no, it's not murder.
No, I think they
It's just misinformation.
Isn't the
If-
real thing is that they just convinced them all that they don't need to vaccinate their children, so there won't be any more of them?
No, that's worse for society. That's poisoning the drinking well. We're gonna show this town, those two assholes over there, we're gonna poison this well.
That might have been the thought, though.
Yeah, like, their kids will
Didn't
die.
work out that way.
Oh, no.
Turns out other kids will also die.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Speaking of pieces of shit, Jenny McCarthy is on a show that's pretty good.
Who's that?
The Voice?
A new show?
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying The Voice is good?
I enjoyed it.
Oh.
But,
What?
like everything else, I ruined it by looking up who everyone was. I waited until it was all
Okay.
done so that I could...
And then found the winners?
The point of the show is it's mystery people dressed in costumes singing songs.
That's not the voice.
I'm sorry, you're right. The Masked Singer. Yes, your expressions are all
okay.
correct.
I'm like,
I don't...
I'm gonna continue looking shocked for like 5 minutes
Yes.
now, so just keep going.
like, that's not that show.
It is not the first show I said. It is the second show. That is The Masked Singer. Ken Jeong is on that show, and I think he's an executive producer because his mom liked the show.
What?
But what they do is they dress up
The
in
dictator?
costume.
Sorry.
What?
No.
No, what name did you say? I thought you said Kim Jong.
Ken
No.
Jeong.
No,
Kim
Ken.
Jong. Oh.
Are you talking about the Leader of North Korea?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just like, who are you
That's
talking?
fucking racist, dude.
It sounded like the same name.
All right, so Masked Singer, they dress up in costumes, they sing, they guess. The thing is, it's not a game show. There's not a victory condition. There's not a loss condition. Well,
Didn't
they
I
just-
confuse white women earlier? It's not racist. Just keep going.
It's not racist. I just don't know what people are. Okay.
Their names sounded the same.
Anyway, I ruined that for myself by looking up what each of the
Stop looking
people-
shit up, dude.
Again, I don't like fun.
Okay.
Did we talk about Monte Cristos in the last episode? Because we had a favorite sandwich. I said Reuben.
We didn't talk about it, but you said it.
But
Did you
either
want to
way,
talk about them? 'Cause
yes,
you can.
I think
Okay.
Monte Cristos are delicious sandwiches. Do you guys know what gooseberries are? Gooseberries are delicious little yellow fruit, and they come in like a paper lantern, and they're very.
They come.
Yeah,
They grow inside
they
of a
grow
paper
inside
lantern.
of a little. They're leaves, but they're like shaped like a little paper
Okay.
lantern. I think this is information. This also might be a question. I've eaten one of those things, and they are very good. And the only time I've had one.
Did someone go, hey, this is a gooseberry?
No, that was MDMA. No, I was at the dinner for. We're going to talk about Disneyland again. In the
Okay,
Blue Bayou,
good.
there's a Monte Cristo sandwich you can get at dinner time that has a gooseberry with it, and that gooseberry is very, very good.
It just comes with gooseberry?
Yeah, you just get a
On the
sandwich. It
side?
comes with raspberry jam, and
Okay.
powdered sugar, and you know what a Monte Cristo is. Do you guys know what a Monte Cristo
I
is?
don't.
All right.
It's like a dessert sandwich that's savory
A dessert
Yeah.
sandwich?
and also sweet.
Yeah, it's like ham and cheese and bread. And then
powdered
they
sugar?
Fry it. They deep fry the sandwich, and they sprinkle it with powdered sugar, and you get raspberry jam that you dip with it.
Okay.
It is amazing.
And then you say, hey, doctor, can I eat this? And you go, no. You're not going to eat it anyways. Like, all right, we'll come
It's
back
like,
later.
it comes with a gooseberry. That's healthy.
Hey, this jam's made out of fruit. Sure.
Sure.
Sure it is.
Anyway,
All right. It sounds
that was what I wanted to talk about.
all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you get a chance to try a Monte Cristo sandwich,
I will. I'll probably start it, like it, and stop.
You don't like the actress in it?
Yeah, because
you're like, I hate that actress. Is that Juno? No, not every female actress is Juno.
No, but that chick was Juno.
One of them was.
I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about that show, not the other.
The Umbrella Academy
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that.
yeah.
had the actress who was
Yeah.
Juno,
Yes.
who I cannot
No,
call.
she was also the super annoying person in Inception.
I thought she was
I
fine.
thought she was fine.
I found her to be annoying.
Okay.
Tom Hardy was in that movie.
I know, I like Tom Hardy.
Good.
Tom Hardy's the best.
Did you see the one where he played two characters?
No, but I really want to. 'Cause
Yeah.
it
Did you
looks,
see Bronson?
yes.
That was amazing.
Bronson's it's one of his best movies for sure. What?
Did you see when he played Bane? Because that was really cool, you guys.
No, I like that. If you get a good wine glass, I can do a decent Bane. I also should probably watch that movie again because my Bane's getting a little rusty.
Sounds like you should go to a
You
doctor.
I've got a rusty Bane over here. It seems to have affected my voice.
A rusty Bane will do that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's
No,
our
no,
fictional
he's cool.
ailment.
Oh, they're... Dang.
Pop it, pop, pop,
They're
pop, pop,
going
pop.
at it. Does anybody want water?
Oh, no, I'm good. I've got some.
Okay.
Do you think that's picking up?
Oh, yes.
Well,
Most
you know, a
definitely.
little bit. It's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Especially because we're not talking right now.
Yeah, we're not talking about it at all.
Yeah.
Say something funny so I can't cut this out.
Amusing. That's just a word. Doesn't mean anything. That actually means things, but
Harleys are overrated. I think most people think that, right?
They're not very good motorcycles.
What was the...
Buell? Buells are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Buells. I like my Yamaha's pretty good. They've been pretty good to me. They don't make that super annoying noise, though. Actually,
the
mine
squeezing
probably
a cat
made...
aggressively noise.
Mine probably made a worse noise, being that it was a 450 dirt bike, and I just drove it on the street.
Yeah, yours was a fucking cacophony of nonsense.
It was fucking loud. It was fun though. Probably won't never do that again.
Yes.
Just putting just taillights and headlights on a motocross
What
bike
did it
and
have?
drive around
3
town.
gears and
It had 4.
yeah, all 4 of those gears.
All 4 of the
Yeah,
gears.
so at 65, it sounded like you were being.
I think you could hit 75, and then the motor
explodes?
it wanted to die.
Yeah, the
You're
motor
basically redlining it, like.
Yeah, so merging onto the highway was a good old
Oh,
time.
I never went. No, I couldn't do the highway. But that didn't mean I took regular roads at 75. No, the best is close to work. They have all those business centers, and at night they're just empty.
You mean the tech center?
Yeah, the tech center, whatever's. But they
do business there.
have business tech. Yeah, tech is a business. Whatever. But they have those big circular things that connect all the buildings. And
Parking lots?
No, it's a road, dude. It's like a giant cul-de-sac with like small skyscrapers, and you just drive 75 around that thing. It's a racetrack. It's fucking awesome. That's what I used to do. That was
Well,
fun.
I'm glad no one died.
Yes, good job surviving that.
There was nobody there. I was the only one. We're good. It was safe.
Inanimate objects can't kill you either if you hit them at speed. Good job.
Well, don't go off the road.
Don't run into inanimate objects.
Yeah.
Don't crash.
Yeah, just don't have any mistakes happen.
Yeah,
All right.
it's fine.
You guys have driven quickly, right?
Yes.
Driven quickly.
It's safer than what people say. It's not that
Well,
bad. If there's no one around.
Yeah,
I-
if quickly is 75, then yeah, that's not too fast.
Yeah, it's not that bad. If there's no one around and you're driving down a highway, 100.
Are we going to get into physics on this? Is that the path we're heading?
Well, yeah, because I easily hit 80 every day when I go to work.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you know what? The Earth is traveling much faster than that around the sun right now. So
It's like 82, right?
in the grand scheme of things, no, it's not that fast.
Totally.
It's fast for smashing.
What were
into
your
shit.
physics going to be about?
Inertia and transfer of force.
Oh,
How-
boring.
Yeah, it is boring.
Like smashing into shit?
Yeah, that was the...
About how you can die if you crash.
Exactly.
That's what you're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
If I showed you it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I can do 75 on a motorcycle around this thing. It wouldn't be that bad.
Well, I'm also an idiot. I would absolutely do something. Of
Yeah,
course.
I
would-
didn't say I wasn't an idiot.
No, I would join you with that. Like, yeah, this is wow. Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that the potential for something to go. Tire blows at 75 when you're leaned over on a motorcycle, and you smash into a
That's
solid
Well,
thing.
I think the problem here is motorcycles.
Yes.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
More
as
than
shit.
anything.
No, my biggest problem with motorcycles is intersections and other people.
Oh yeah.
That's why I stopped, because I almost pissed my pants almost every day.
Yeah.
Intersections, someone just pulls out too far or just goes.
Doesn't see you.
And you're only going like 35, 40, but
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
still
matter.
kills you because you're
Yeah.
a meat sickle on a engine. Yeah.
Yep. And then I see those Russian dash cam videos where they're speeding through the highway.
Yeah.
And it's like, huh,
Yeah. No thanks.
life expectancy.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit crazy, but there was nobody around. The road was fine and smooth, and it was good.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm also the person who's afraid of.
I hate gravel on Colorado roads for
Oh, yeah.
motorcycling. Just
Oh yeah.
the mountains, like going up to Aspen or anything like that. Holy crap. You're like, oh, no traction, and if I miscalculate this turn, I'm jettisoning thousands of feet off into treetops. That seems like an awful way to come to terms with your inevitable conclusion. Well,
Uh-huh.
Shit's dangerous.
yeah, dangerous as fuck. Also, blind
Yeah.
curves with people in cars going way too fast.
Yeah. Motorcycles are fucking scary.
Yeah, a long time ago, there was a family friend who came into town, and they made it over Loveland Pass in like 2 hours faster than you should have. We were like, "How did you get here?" And they're like, "Oh, I just went over the pass." And we're like, "You need to," because they came over at nighttime. And we're like, you need to see what you just did. We took him up there and drove him back through that. And
Oh, he didn't know what it
he's
was?
just clinging to the door. He's like, oh my God. And you're like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he had no
never
clue
Died if I
that,
had swerved slightly.
that like a foot away from him was a 1,000-foot drop off into absolute
Well,
absolute
the problem
death.
is I kind of drive that fast over that pass, but I do it in the daytime.
Yeah. 'Cause you're young and reckless. And,
Well, I got Subaru, man.
yeah, it's invincible.
It's invincible. No, my favorite road.
I was indestructible too.
My favorite road is probably Berthoud Pass.
Yeah.
I drive really fast. There's guardrails, so you can't die.
Because
You can't.
I contest your assertion, but carry on.
Less likely to die.
Yeah.
Also, there's 2 lanes most of the way, so you're good to go.
Have you ever seen a guardrail go through a car? That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Just duck, man.
Also,
What's
Yeah,
the
just
problem?
have the reaction time of a.
I know it sounds stupid to say that I'm a decent driver. If I mess up, it's probably more that I kind of slightly bounce off of it and fuck up the side of my car.
Sure.
I'm not just gonna run directly into the goddamn guardrail.
No, I absolutely applaud your overconfidence. It's,
If you get in a car and drive it, you're already crossing that line.
Of overconfidence.
no,
Like,
of like
come on.
hazard. You get into a hazard situation.
Yeah.
No, driving is a death sentence every time. We just defy the odds perpetually. For,
Yeah, I've died every time I drove. I'm fucking dead right now.
yeah.
I got rid of my motorcycle just because of speed bumps.
Yeah, well.
I was just slightly annoyed. This isn't worth it anymore.
Yeah, I went over a couple of speed bumps.
I can't remember
and
having
I've-
a problem with
I've
speed
had-
bumps.
I've had enough of this shit.
Yeah.
Did your bike have no suspension?
What was it? The Triumph?
Yeah.
The Scrambler?
Yeah, Scrambler.
Yeah. It was
Oh.
a
It was,
bitchin'
it
bike.
was pretty good, but
But that's just like a standard old school motorcycle, right?
yeah.
The Scrambler.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, I had a.
For motorcycles.
It's Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know. That sounds like a cool motorcycle, and Pac-Man sucks.
Yes.
The Thundercats. Those are pretty great.
I am waiting for the live action movie. They should do like a super funny live action Thundercats movie.
They remade that, right? That was that was also a new thing,
They did it?
didn't they?
I think I would
If
know
Danny
about that.
DeVito doesn't play Snarf,
Yeah.
they fucked the whole thing up.
No,
That's
not a live action one. I mean, they made
Alright.
a cartoon. Like they made
Yeah,
Carmen Sandiego as well. They
I
made
1000% want to
She-Ra.
watch that movie that you just
like
described.
like Netflix made a lot of cartoons recently.
Yeah, so if Ryan
Never
Reynolds
mind.
gets to be Detective Pikachu, Danny DeVito gets to be Snarf
Fuck
from
yeah.
Thundercats.
This is what I'm talking about. This is how you do nostalgia right.
Yeah.
Just pick good funny actors and then make the shit really weird.
Right. That's how you manage businesses too. You hire good people and then get the fuck out of their way.
No,
All right.
No.
not in
It
America.
needs to be true to the cartoon. Snarf, snarf. Oh god. Why did we make this?
You saw the third Smurfs movie, right? Was there a third?
There's probably
No,
there's probably 4.
There was
if
not.
there,
a third.
if there was,
I think there was
didn't
a
see it.
third. There was one where there was a gray Smurf who was sad.
That was the second one, I think.
That was the second one?
That was the one where they're trapped in an apartment, and then they
thought that was
almost
the
scene
first
for
one.
scene stole like The Secret Life of Pets.
What?
Was that no?
They did.
Why are you mentioning this movie?
Because nostalgia being done poorly.
Okay,
Well, isn't it Jason Lee who's in the Chipmunks? The Alvin and the Chipmunks movies?
yes.
All right, good.
Now what?
Quiz,
Okay,
quiz
so-
over. You win. That was
wanna-
the worst game show.
If you want to hear one of my dumb, embarrassing stories, I snuck into a movie once, but it happened to be Smurfs 3D, and I didn't have glasses.
Okay.
So you watched a blurry movie that was terrible.
We just sat there for like 10 minutes laughing because we were so dumb, and then we left. But it felt really stupid, and just sitting there watching the blurriest movie you've ever seen.
What was the last movie you walked out of?
Oh,
I don't walk out of movies.
Yeah, I
Right,
Definitely don't.
you don't. He does. That's why I
Oh,
I was
okay.
telling him.
I walk out of Netflix shows. I just stop watching them.
You just walk out of the living room. You're like, fuck this.
Just
You
leave the house.
throw the TV out the window and leave the home. The whole thing's contaminated.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember a movie that I walked out of. I'll pretty much endure anything if I paid $8 for it.
I walked out of Biker Boys, the Lawrence Fishburne.
You should've.
Yep.
I hope you got a discount on those tickets.
I got a refund. I was like,
Okay.
no to this.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd probably walk out of way more movies.
God, I shouldn't have told him that.
Just kidding. I'm not walking
It's like
Now I'm gonna leave every time.
Yep.
I'm gonna see the first half of every movie for free.
for free. Yeah, I haven't seen a movie in a little while, but I did go see the Avalanche, the hockey team. Play.
yes,
That was fun.
the local Denver
The local Denver hockey,
hockey team.
They're a small.
Do they
local
play in
group.
in the same arena as the Mammoth, that lacrosse team?
I don't think so, but I'd love to watch those guys play on ice.
Yeah. Hint, they do. It's the same place.
Oh, they do?
both play at the
Oh,
same
okay.
center.
Cool.
The Avalanche is huge and the Mammoth is relatively small. That's why I was the joke I was trying to make is like.
But my biggest problem is Avalanche needs a new name because it's hilarious to people say, "Let's go Avalanche," and then other people are like, "Let's go Devils." It's like, oh, that's way easier. We need less syllables.
Are you upset with
That is way
chance?
easier.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
we call them the Avs.
okay, so the fans were just dumb and should.
It's possible. It's distinctly possible.
Avs is good. I like Avs.
Let's go
Hockey
Avs.
fans dumb? Discuss.
They might be.
Okay.
They also seem to be weirdly nice compared to.
Yeah,
other
they're all
fans.
Canadian.
Or they
Gross
wanna be.
generalizations.
They want to be Canadian.
They're all Canadian.
Yeah, I had a pleasant time. Sat in the worst possible seats you could
It
get.
was behind a column, touching the
It was
ceiling.
next to a column and the very far back to where it was like almost vertical. The seats were on top of each other.
Felt like it was canted forward.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
Oh, I'm gonna fall over this person by sitting.
I do like to be out of range of hockey pucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got big nets.
Okay.
I think I might have seen one go out, but by the time it hits the seats, it's not going fast enough to like hurt you that much.
Okay.
And you get to catch it and go, yay!
Let's check in with Matt for the physics on that.
Yeah, physics.
How's that?
Maths, physics.
That all
Is that
checks
better or
out.
worse than a motorcycle?
Less deadly than motorcycles.
Good.
Okay.
Matt's physics corner.
What about throwing a puck off of a motorcycle?
It depends on how fast you're going on the motorcycle.
Okay, that's
what
true.
it hits.
Oh damn.
You got variables, man.
Yep. All right, I needed a tougher question for
How
physics.
strong is your throwing arm?
We'll just presume letting it go at motorcycle
Yeah.
speed. That's easier to calculate.
All right, I like this.
We can get real nerdy if we want to.
Okay, next time I will have that ready for you.
You're gonna bring a motorcycle.
I'm gonna go get
Are we
that
gonna
fucking
are we gonna
motorcycle that won't be-
MythBusters this thing?
that motherfucker won't turn off.
We're gonna MythBusters this.
He just keeps
Yeah.
turning it on, driving around.
That might be their truck.
I think that's not a motorcycle. I think that's a V8. It sounds like a 350.
There's a window right there. You could look if you wanted to.
What is it? That's a lawnmower.
Is it a lawnmower?
No, it's not. It just popped. I've never heard a lawnmower.
I would.
go,
You know what? I want to go talk to them about their lawnmower with a V8.
Yeah,
in
we
it.
race these motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
If your neighbors
That's pretty
have
good.
It's
a
one of
V8
those.
lawnmower, consider me impressed.
It's one of those toilet seats that has just a motor on it. They race it around a dirt track.
I made a propane powered throne at in college that shot fire. Drove
That's
around on campus.
pretty cool.
It was dumb.
You drove around campus?
Yeah, it was real dumb. They did not like that.
Did they make you stop?
Yes.
Did you ask if you could keep going?
No,
Or you went, yeah, you're right.
it drove away faster, so I.
Did you
drove away.
throw a hockey puck off of it while you were driving it?
No. I did
Okay.
not.
Well,
No.
missed opportunity,
Yeah,
I guess.
could have physics test that.
Well, if we just want to make the show called Physics Busters,
Where we go to the edge of
Maybe
the
get on
planet and
Discovery.
fall off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just get on a boat and keep trying to find the edge of the planet.
Yeah.
Do they have a third vehicle they're turning on? They're turning on all the cars and turning them off.
They have a dozen vehicles, so they
They just gotta
usually
run
have
them
three.
every
yes.
once in a while. Hey, where's that gas can? I gotta fill this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to clean the varnish at the carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the first days I lived here, they came over and asked me to help them lift an engine into a thing.
Jesus.
Like immediately when I was moving in.
You're like
I was just
holding a box and you're like, yeah,
okay,
let me set this down. And
Yeah.
You helped them put an engine in a car? Did
At
they
least-
help you move a couch?
No.
That's unfair. Okay, this
They-
engine is
they-
worth like
if you
5
walked
pounds.
over there and said, excuse me, could you help
Yeah, I
me
could-
something,
I could go ask them.
Yeah.
I just don't go ask
Because
them.
people are nightmares.
You don't want to be friends with the people that hand lift engines in the cars?
No, I just don't need help lifting a couch.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's
Yeah,
pretty
we
strong.
moved these couches on our own, each independently. He carried that one, I carried that one, and
Yeah.
it all worked out fine.
All right. Just one hand kind of over the shoulder like a waitress.
I mean, we threw it through the window from the street. That's how moving works,
I
right?
just downloaded the couch.
Well, if you had a 3D printer, though.
Those 3D printed couches are extraordinarily comfortable. I will
Dude,
give
you
you
could
that.
probably print some weird mesh couch that slightly flexes, and you can use it for like a week before it breaks in half.
Yeah. Just print it out of tapioca pudding. It's fine. you won't even get ants. Archer is a pretty good show. Some seasons.
Yeah.
The newest one is not great.
Are they still making it?
Yeah, the one Danger Island or something. They're on.
Oh, yeah. I saw that,
he's
watched
a
an episode
pilot.
and went, nah.
Speaking of that show,
I
I
don't know.
really like The Can and Wet Hot American Summer.
I have no idea.
What?
No.
It's,
The
it's
can?
the same guy who
Oh,
voices.
the soup can.
Yeah, the soup can.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
really like Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah, that was a...
That's one of my favorite
Are you
TV
talking
shows
about the
slash
TV
movies.
show? Yeah, you are talking about the
who
TV
voices
show.
the
Both of
Can?
them, dude. I like both of them. He's on the movie.
Didn't that have Janine Garofalo in it?
I don't know who that is.
She's a lot like Juno, but more cynical.
Yeah.
So you would probably hate her.
Yeah, you would hate
Wait,
her.
is she the brown-haired lady who was
Yes.
in Mystery Men?
Yes.
I think she's fine.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
great.
But she's like purposely an asshole. Juno just sucks.
Okay.
Who? Why
Here's where I confused Matt.
so much? What happened to you? What did Juno do to you?
Just nothing. Just was bad.
Nothing.
And the only thing I kind of like her in was that it was like Kick-Ass before Kick-Ass came out. That one Dwayne from The Office.
Explain yourself.
That
Oh, Super.
yeah, super. I like that movie.
The one where...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But she
Rainn
also-
Rainn Wilson is Dwayne from
She
the
also-
Office, and it's not Dwayne, it's Dwight. So...
Whatever.
man, that was several layers of confusing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You remember
we
Gary
got-
from that
Hey.
movie about the hat? And you're like, what?
Hey, we fucking got there, dude.
Yeah, we sure did.
got there.
It's a good thing that I have seen lots of obscure, dumb nonsense.
I'm 90% sure I saw that movie.
Uh-huh.
That's all. That's all I know about it.
That's the extent.
Is that I probably watched it.
I'm
I
also
did not know
90%
that
sure
she
you
was
watched
in that movie.
Yeah, she was a sidekick. Tells you something about her, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
No, it doesn't. This is gonna be an ongoing thing where I just fucking hate that Juno lady.
All right. Did you watch Hard
We're going to
Candy?
have her on as a special guest at
Yeah.
some point in
I
time.
hope so. We're gonna have an argument about how bad she
No,
sucks.
you're just going to... Why are you terrible?
She was in Beyond Two Souls. Anybody play that?
No.
And then they tried to
that a
sue
game?
the zombie one because the chick kind of looked like her.
Right.
What? I'm not
The
familiar
Last
with
of Us.
Yeah, they tried to sue
people
The
kept
Last of Us.
mistaking the girl from The Last of Us. Totally different person, but the character kind of looked like her.
Yeah, it was
so,
a young brunette
yeah.
child.
That was all people needed.
This 30-year-old lady was suing a child. And, okay, she wasn't suing the child.
Wait, what?
She was suing the studio for making a child because she looks like a child.
I don't think anyone sued anybody.
Ellen Page.
Yeah, that lady.
Wait, is that what you were looking up?
Yes.
The name of Ellen Page?
Ellen Page.
Okay.
If anybody knows Ellen Page, Brooks has questions.
Get her on this show, and we'll have an argument. It'll be funny.
Thank goodness people finally know what we were talking about the whole time.
And I'm pretty certain after that conversation, I'm still not gonna like her.
That's why. What if she's
why?
extremely
There's nothing
pleasant?
wrong with her.
Yeah, she's.
How do you guys know that?
I don't just assume
guys-
she's the worst.
But you assume she's pleasant, right? You assume she's
I guess.
cool.
No, I'm saying there's no reason to think that she's a terrible person.
I'm
with
just
it.
basing that off of everything I've seen with her in it.
Okay. All right. We gotta.
Are we equating?
Oh my god.
Are we equating the quality of a movie to a person's morals, ethics, and values?
I feel conflicted because that one guy that I don't like.
The entire podcast is named after this one guy.
Exactly. So while I disagree with everything that
she's
you're
one of the worst things I've
assuming
ever seen.
about this person, I also said that same thing
Yeah,
about
she's-
someone else.
Yeah, it's
so
just a
I
different
can't.
person that you don't have.
Exactly.
That and I probably think
know
that
what?
person's fine.
What?
Did we ever figure out? You know what? That's going to be the long mystery of this whole podcast. Is the very last episode we're going to be like, all right, we're going our separate ways. We're never going to talk again.
No.
I don't like either of these two assholes. Now, guess what? It was this guy, Jason
I think
Bateman.
it needs-
and I go, what?
It needs to be a mystery for now.
All right.
Yeah, it's just that lame ass white guy in.
Stop giving clues.
yeah,
it's a mystery.
too many
You
clues.
don't understand how mysteries are.
Well, that's literally what we said in the.
We were vague enough.
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, that's pretty vague. Lame ass white guy.
it was a lame ass white guy.
It's
Yep.
pretty vague.
So check through Hollywood.
Or it was a ferret. I don't know. I'm just being vague. I don't know.
Ferrets are kind of cool.
Have you ever watched a ferret back its way from the middle of a room into a corner and start shitting out?
That's why they suck.
Ferrets are awful.
I know. But they look cool.
No.
They slink kind of cool.
They move like long German shepherds.
Yeah. It's kind of neat.
German shepherds move like snakes.
Okay.
That's because they're not real dogs. Ferrets are terrible.
Okay.
They're little bandit thieves.
Yeah. All right.
They shit and piss just in piles. They'll back their way up a pile
Yeah.
of shit.
But thinking you can just train a rodent to shit where you want it is weird.
It's like being friends with a snake.
It's almost like having a snake at all. It's like, why do you have that?
I think we're gonna lose the snake and ferret people demographic on this.
Oh no. I hope we don't
be a
lose
shame.
the gerbil people. Fucking
Wait.
5
No,
of them.
No, hold on.
No.
We're gonna
Oh, do we
breeze
like-
right past that.
No, yeah, don't
and
do that.
That's not a.
Do we like gerbils or is there something?
we're not
about
gonna-
gerbils?
We're not gonna engage in this.
Not talking about gerbils.
No. Anyway.
So yeah.
All
Speaking of snakes and ferrets, I don't know. I have fish. Fish are pretty great.
If by great you mean sitting in a container, they're pretty cool.
They do fish things.
Yeah.
Speaking of turtles. Turtles are cool. Especially when they're ninjas.
If they like pizza, it's a bonus. If their friends are news reporters and hockey players, it's also pretty great.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think they're a bit over.
You know what a Ninja Turtle is, right?
Yeah, I know what a fucking turtle is.
I'm sorry, I was looking at Brooks to find out if Brooks knows what a Ninja Turtle is.
Yeah, I was just saying I think they're a bit overrated. It's more that the name is funny, and that's about it. Cowabunga, dude. Here's some pizza. Oh, fuck. Okay.
You're not as good as the Street Sharks. Get out of here.
That's probably true.
Do you remember Mad Balls?
Were they in competition with the Ninja Turtles?
No.
I don't remember Matt Balls.
What are Mad
Yeah,
Balls?
they're like little spheres that have faces on them, and they've got like
Was that a mobile game?
and eyes and.
Just kidding. I didn't
Do you guys
have that.
remember Mask? The
The Jim Carrey movie?
yeah, no, the little magnet feet people on the little panels that flipped over. And speaking of shitty plastic things, do you remember those? They always looked like pink, peach-colored bubble gum, but they had really little muscle. That's what they are.
They just called
You guys just
you
got
could
to
just
hear
buy
that.
muscles?
You get to hear that thought process come to its natural conclusion.
They just called something muscle?
Yeah, MUSCLE, which was an acronym for something.
I'll bet it was clever.
Yeah, it probably was. Popples. You guys remember Popples?
Are you making shit up now?
No, it was little creatures that you could turn them inside out, and one they'd be a ball, and then they had a pocket on the front of them, like a kangaroo. And then you'd stuff their head into their own pockets, and they would be a sphere, and then they'd be like a little bear or a little unicorn or something. They were like Care Bears for people who like Transformers. Garbage Pail Kids. You remember those?
Yeah.
No one
I
liked
do.
those.
Yeah, nobody actually likes those.
Come
Yes.
on.
There were people who really liked those.
Ugh.
They were also garbage pail humans.
Interesting theory.
They were garbage
Okay.
with bad taste.
No, they were garbage pails. They were just the.
Garbage Pals.
They didn't have
Oh, that's a
necessarily.
better name already. The Garbage Pal Kids. Pretty good.
They were a take on Cabbage Patch Kids,
Uh-huh.
which actually was a hobby thing and originally where
hobby
you could
thing?
buy the head and patterns and then you made your own Cabbage Patch Kids. That's how those originated.
Gritty reboot.
Yep. All right, well, that's the end of episode 4, 3?
I'll bet we're at least at 7 by now.
Cool. This is the end of this episode, and
Do we have sponsors we should thank or anything like that?
Nope, not yet.
Yep.
They're all not existent.
this is the end of the show.
It's over. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day.
What you just heard was Everything Bad. For more information and bonus episodes, go to theinternetisAnightmare.com.